Ready to manifest the money, business, and life of your dreams? Do you wish you had more ease and flow in your business, your finances, your relationships, and everything else? There's a way to manifest simply, easily, and effectively without exhaustion, and I'm here to show you how. Hey there, I'm Elise McDowell, money mindset mentor and seven-figure CEO. And in this podcast, I will teach you how to reshape your money mindset, manifest consistent money, increase your business sales, transform your self-concept, and create the life of your dreams through the power of your mind. I'm here to help you go all in on you so you can go big in everything you're here to do. Let's get into the show. Hello, gorgeous friends. Welcome back to another episode of Girls That Manifest. We're on day 5 of the Deal a Day Black Friday sales week. Oh my gosh, this has been such a fun week. I have really enjoyed doing these short and sharp episodes for you. It's been really cool. So what we're talking about today is from defeated to disciplined, how to slay your manifestation goals. So before we jump into that, I want to talk to you about the 5th and final bundle that we have this week for Black Friday week. It is called the Membership Bundle. And this is my favorite deal that I'm offering this week. And it is a dual membership to both Money Mindset School and the Six Figure Society. If you don't know, those are 2 of my popular and only memberships where you can learn how to break through your income plateau, rewire your mindset for consistent sales, and level up to 6 figures and beyond. That's in Money Mindset School. And then in Six Figure Society, you learn to create a 6-figure income selling digital products, how to attract raving fans and customers, and to becoming the go-to person in your niche. Both of those memberships are literally complementing each other because one deals with the mindset aspect, which is a very, very important part of our work as business owners. And then the other part focuses on the strategies that we use in order to make the money, make the impact, and become the authority in our respective niches. So this is an amazing offer that I'm never going to offer again. I just wanted to trial this out to see how people took to it. But it is an insane deal. It's $97 a month for both memberships. Separately, one is $67 a month and the other is $97 a month. So it is a good deal, okay? So if you have been really wanting accountability, if you've really been wanting a support network, if you've really been wanting to saturate yourself in the experience that you want to be having with money and inside your business, these are 2 amazing memberships that you need to get into in order to do that. These memberships will literally take you to the places you want to go with a supportive community and with me on your side. It's sort of like having a coach, a mastermind, and a community all in one. Head to the link in the show notes below to sign up for that if that sounds like something you are super excited about. And now let's get into today's content. Okay, so something I've been talking with a couple of people about behind the scenes is this idea around people feeling quite defeated at the moment. They're feeling a bit hard done by life at the moment, a bit worn down by the state of economies, wherever you live. You know, it's pretty similar across the board. And just feeling like overall that business is hard, life is hard, maybe relationships are hard, and feeling really set back by it all. And I understand that's the 3D experience. That's what happens when we get very, very caught up in the 3D. It feels like everything is kind of working against us. And one really important thing that I want to single out here is that you're not alone. If you feel like everything is kind of singling you out, like the whole universe is gone, no, we're just letting her be held behind. We're not letting her move forward. It's not true. Everyone is feeling different ways about this. They're feeling set back by whatever they're feeling set back by. It is there. It's an experience that people are having. Now, what I want to say about that is that's life, right? That's life. There are setbacks. There are challenges. There are things we cannot imagine happening that happen. That is life. But as I always say, you have so much personal power to decide differently. You have so much personal power to decide how things work for you. For example, the other day I went to the beach and I was feeling a little bit stressed out about just different things I had going on. There were so many things on my to-do list that I had to get done, and I was like, oh my God, I need a break. I need a breather. So I went to the beach, I walked out onto the rocks, and I just sat there and watched the waves come in. And it was pretty calm. It was a calm day. Weather-wise, it wasn't too windy or anything, so the water was pretty level. But there was a point where a boat came close by. And as you know, boats create ripples and waves. And I watched the waves come closer and closer to me. And I thought to myself, it's going to get a bit choppy around here. Should I move? Am I going to get wet? What should I do? And as I was sitting there, I was like, nah, I'll just sit here and just let the water come. If it splashes me, it splashes me. It's only water. It's nothing crazy. And all of a sudden, it went from being super, super calm to waves crashing everywhere, noise, wind. Everything was just like chaotic at that moment. And I decided to still just sit there in stillness and watch the waves come in. And just below me, below where I was sitting, there was like a little rock pool. And there was this little crab that I saw walking around in this rock pool. And this rock pool was getting annihilated. The water was just pouring into this little rock pool that was completely clear and totally undisturbed. And it was just flowing water out. And I was thinking about the poor little crab who must be, I don't know whether he's still in there or not, or if he's gone out to sea now. And as I watched this, I thought about it as like a metaphor for life. No matter how chaotic things get, no matter if you're getting your ass handed to you, no matter if it feels like you're getting absolutely annihilated by life's circumstances, just like this little crab was, it always clears. Because after that, after probably was like 5-10 minutes of chaos, noise, sound, waves, crashing, water everywhere, it went back to calm. It went back to stillness. And the water slowly cleared out of this little rock pool. And although it was still quite murky, it was slowly starting to clear. All the sediment was moving to the bottom. And look who it was. The little crab. He survived. He was still in there. He weathered that storm. That literal storm. And for him, it cleared. And it's the same thing with your life. There are going to be bumpy times. There are going to be times where you feel like life has singled you out. But at the end of the day, no matter what, it's always about what you perceive. And some people are looking at it like the water never cleared. It's still murky. The waves are still crashing in. Long after it ended. Long after it cleared. Long after it's now a peaceful, still rock pool again. It always comes back down to how you perceive anything. It's always about how you choose to look at it, what you choose to make of it, what meaning you choose to give it. And you can choose to see it as defeat. You can choose to perceive it in a way that you have failed. You can choose to see it from the lens that it's always going to be this way. Nothing's going to change. It's a grim future out there. It's going to get worse. Or you can change your mind and get disciplined in the way that you want to perceive the world and yourself, in the way that you want to perceive your business and money, in the way that you want to perceive your relationships and friendships, in the way you want to perceive it all. You can still get up and change your tune. You can still decide that your setback is now your comeback. You can decide that your setback is now your set up. You are only ever stuck if you decide that you are. And if this is the way that you are feeling about life right now, if this is the way you are feeling about business right now, about money right now, relationships right now, everything right now, I invite you to start choosing a different perspective, a different version of events. I invite you to see it differently. I invite you to start seeing that God, the universe, I am, is working on your life right now. That behind the scenes, everything is a go. That even though nothing looks like it's changing, it's all getting worse. It's a grim outlook from here onwards. Miracles are occurring for you. Everything is changing. Everything is working out in your favor. There hasn't been any setback at all. It was all part of the path to bring you exactly where you need to be, to exactly who you need to be, and with exactly what you want. Start to choose those kinds of perspectives, those kinds of ways of seeing the world, of seeing this as a friendly universe, of seeing this as a place where no matter what, you always get what you want, even if it goes in a roundabout way of getting it to you. Because the truth is, your job, your only job, is to do what you love, what you're here to do, what makes you feel whole. That's your job, to be the living and breathing embodiment of what it is you want. Not to sit on the sidelines and say it's too hard now. Not to go into defeated mode, but to discipline yourself, to see yourself, your world, your life, your business, your finances, your relationships in a way that you want to see them. It's time to stop defaulting into defeat. We've learned enough lessons here. It's time to rise out of them. So, how you slay your manifestation goals when you're trying to go from defeated is to be disciplined. Disciplined in your daily practice, disciplined in who you want to be, disciplined in how you want to feel, disciplined in what you do every day, disciplined in seeing yourself and your life in the highest light, disciplined in choosing a perspective that serves you rather than works against you. Everything I've shared with you over this week is enough for you to truly change the game for yourself. It's enough for you to make so much shit happen in your life that you want, to create so much momentum, to bring you the riches, the desires, the wants that you truly want. It's enough for that. My challenge to you now is to discipline yourself in it, to do the work, not just consume, but do the work. Make your comeback a must. And in 2025, you'll get everything you want. And if you want help with that, I would love to support you inside both Money Mindset School and the Six Figure Society in the membership bundle. Whether it's money or business or both, I can definitely help you become more disciplined in favor of yourself and your success inside these containers. So if you would like to join those, the deal is still running until 8 a.m. PST tomorrow. Make sure you head to the link in the show notes below. And I want to thank you so much for joining me over the last 5 days. Next week, we will resume back to our normal podcasting schedule. But in the meantime, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. If you love the show or you've found anything valuable and helpful inside it, I would love to hear it in a review, or even come over to Instagram and DM me and let me know. If you haven't joined my free Facebook community, Girls That Manifest, make sure you come over to Facebook and do that. And I will see you again next week.